Yo, this is Carol Valentine here with a quick one today. Let's talk about Kevin frickin' Owens. Is he leaving the WWE or going to AEW? I'll give you the answer right quick in my humble opinion. I don't think that's happening, no. But we should look at these news real quick because Kevin Owens officially has 9 months. Enough to be a child to be born. Usually takes that amount. Anyways, 9 months left in his WWE contract. And this has been my home for 10 years and it's beyond the locker room. Shout out to Wrestle Talk for reporting this one. Now he says that this has been my home for 10 years, beyond the locker room. I just love a lot of people here. He also said I don't take anything for granted anymore. So let's be honest, more than likely he's gonna stay in the WWE because even when AEW had the momentum on their side and they were going on the uptick with the Young Bucks there and a hell of a lot of other friends of Kevin Owens there like Adam Cole, Kevin Owens decided to stay in the WWE just like Sami Zayn. Again, he had all the opportunity, not only the opportunity but the choice and the freedom to go to AEW when, again, they were in the up and up. Well, at least that's what it seemed like, right? On the surface. He decided to stay in the WWE and I think there's a reason for that. First of all, I think he knew where AEW was headed and I think he saw that it was just simply unprofessional there. And he's a guy that's been all over the indies, right? Freaking ROH was his home base, but come on, Kevin Owens literally wrestled everywhere. Maybe not in New Japan. He probably did wrestle in New Japan too. I just don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. The point is though, he knows what it is to work in a more unorganized, chaotic place where in the WWE, everything is taken care of for you. Your theme song, your clothing, and pretty much everything. You got to show up, you got to keep training, got to do the media things, but man, it's a lot more on the rails. And guess what? As a father who has a son that's like a monster right now, and if he becomes a wrestler, he's going to be like the next Big Show or something. And Kevin Owens is a pretty big dude himself, so shout out to Owens, right? But the point is, Kevin Owens has a family, he has a son, and if you look at his past interviews in the past 10 years, yeah, he talks about that, man. He talks about the fact that he enjoys that. Just like Seth Rollins has been doing so ever since his daughter has been born. Seth Rollins always says now that wrestling used to be number one. Nothing was more important than wrestling to me. But then I met Becca, aka Becky Lynch. Rebecca, that's her actual name. Anyhow, and then she became number one. Then we had our daughter. She became number two. Or actually, she became number one. Our daughter and Becky kind of became number two, but don't tell her that. And then wrestling, where's wrestling? Wrestling is number three. In other words, Seth Rollins would be fine just hanging out in this small town of Iowa, managing his wrestling school, his coffee shop, and living that small town family life. That'd be a great life for him. I mean, why not? Like, imagine yourself doing it. Maybe your aspirations are different as a person, but if I put myself in his shoes, having my own family, having a daughter, having my wrestling school, I still get to be involved in wrestling, it's just not going to be number one, right? I'm just not going to be in the WWE. It doesn't matter. I just have a perfect life, man. I can just chill. There's not too many people around. I can go ahead and relax. And I think Kevin Owens has a similar point of view. AJ Styles too. I mean, they have families. They're able to feed them well. Everything is structured. Everything is nice. They're used to this. They don't have to do too many crazy things to go ahead and stay in the public eye, where if you go to the indies at this point of your career, right, you have to do what Cody Rhodes kind of did and go crazy, do anything you can to make yourself a bigger star, otherwise your returns are just going to diminish. That's what Nick Nemeth is trying to do currently, but Nick Nemeth is not married. He's a bit on the older side, but he has some time and he can accomplish a couple of things there. But again, put yourself in AJ's shoes or Seth's shoes or Kevin Owens' shoes. Why would you risk all of that when you look at Kevin Owens specifically? I mean, he's everywhere. He's kind of like The Miz, where every storyline they can we can put Kevin Owens there. He's gonna do a great job. The company trusts him, puts him in many spots, and any day, especially with Triple H being at the helm, they can switch like that and say, we don't want to use this guy as The Miz. We want to use him as a badass that he was when he first came in to NXT, when he first battled John Cena and actually beat him clean. We're going to make him a main event champion again. He's going to get the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship. And Kevin Owens is a very likely contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Why not? I mean, I don't think he's on Raw right now. So, this is where he's at in the WWE. He's in a pretty comfortable situation. Again, why would he leave to the indies and go to AEW or stuff like that? Well, there's a pretty good reason, actually. If Tony Khan got ahead and, I'm giving you $20 million, right? What is WWE giving you? $21 million? I'm giving you $25 million. I got the money, Kevin Owens. Come over here, right? Come become Kevin Steen again. And guess what? You're not going to have to work as hard. Just cut a couple of promos, do a couple of matches. do a crazy match every once in a while. Other than that, you're going to be good. Here's the Young Bucks, your other friend. Then, you know, it's a sweet deal. But again, at the beginning of the video, I said that he had every chance and the opportunity and more of a right reason to go to AEW. Right now, you know, AEW is barely pushing 700,000 views. I don't say that to just to crap on them, because I think AEW, they've been doing some good shows, and if they continue doing that and focus on, you know, actual good storytelling, in time they're gonna regain those viewers. Although it's gonna be a little slow in my opinion, but it doesn't matter. Again, the point of this is not to crap on AEW, but again, we look at 2019-20 AEW, look at AEW right now, it makes even less sense for Kevin Owens to hop over there. Well, he has a pretty good life with his family, pretty good spot in the WWE. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. There is a chance that he might leave the WWE and, you know, kind of take a time away from wrestling, maybe retire completely, which I doubt, or go to AEW. There's definitely that chance, but I just think, you know, 90-10. Is kind of where I'm at with those, which I think you would agree with me. But that's what I wanted to do today, man. Talk about Kevin Owens a little bit, give him his dues, reminisce about, you know, where he is or where he was. And before I get out of there, I just want to have one more wish about this man, because I actually like him. He was awesome when he first came in, like I said. But Sami Zayn, in the past couple of years, has just overgrown him, and as far as hair goes and beard goes, but as far as career goes too. I mean, he has had a lot more crazier storylines with the bloodline. And Kevin Owens really never got back up to that main event level. Even when he was battling against Roman Reigns, I just didn't believe it. Sami Zayn definitely played a bigger role. So I want him to be that main event champion. You know, instead of Damian Priest, no disrespect to my man, Kevin Owens might be a better, you know, world heavyweight champion. I don't know. I want him to get to that level once more before he goes ahead and slows down and kind of does what Randy Orton is doing right now, which is just mid-card, unimportant crap. Let's be real here. Randy, by the way, he should be winning the WWE Championship, but that's a whole nother video. I thought this would be short, but man, when we're talking about Kevin Owens, I guess there's a lot to talk about. Look, regardless if he becomes a main eventer or not, there's something we can definitely look forward to, and it's a feud against CM Punk. We know they don't like each other in real life, and they're both great on the mic, and if he goes ahead and feuds with CM Punk, they're gonna let him be free. They're gonna let Kevin Owens be free, a lot freer on the microphone. Kind of like Drew McIntyre has been free on the microphone lately, right? And look what it did for Drew McIntyre's career. Now imagine Kevin Owens and CM Punk unleashed on the microphone. I don't even need them to wrestle, just crap on each other on commentary. And, get in the ring, cut a promo on each other for 1 hour. To the material, the amount of memes. I think it's going to be endless. So we still got a whole lot to look forward to. I mean, him turning on Randy Orton or Randy Orton turning on him. That's another thing we can look forward to. That's way closer. So it certainly is not over for Kevin Owens, even when that 9-month timeline is filled up, because as you can see, he is nearly 40 years old, but a couple of years younger than LA Knight. Yeah. And look at what LA Knight is doing. So he's still got time. Donc Kevin Owens, mon ami, bonne chance à votre futur. How do I say? I hope you win the WWE Championship. J'espère que tu gagnais le championship, I guess, le titre de WWE. Oui, monsieur Baguette Croissant. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting out of here.